You may take your seats. Welcome, everyone. My name is Maria Rampa, and I'm the authorised marriage celebrant here today. And I feel absolutely privileged to be chosen by Ella and John to conduct their wedding today in these magnificent surrounds of stones of Yarra Valley. As a friend and colleague, I feel especially privileged to be able to conduct this ceremony for this very special couple, particularly as it's my first, so bear with me today. And it was Ella who actually encouraged me to take the leap to study to become a marriage celebrant so that I could marry her and John. And so here we are today, just 12 months later. So on behalf of this lovely couple, I'd like to say a huge thank you for being here to be part of this significant celebration in which Ella and John will embark on their lives together as husband and wife. As close friends and family, your presence signifies the important relationship you share with them and your commitment to support them throughout their lives. May both your lives and theirs be enriched by your presence here today. Marriage is the union of two people who commit to love and honour each other for life. It can also be the start of a new family brought together to share in a future that has been created by the people who love them most. It is a time of new beginnings, plans, and hopes for a life that is fuller, deeper, and more enriching. On this day, Ella and John are not just making a promise to each other. They are also acknowledging that there are others who have supported them in their relationship thus far and will continue to walk beside them on their marriage journey. Ella's parents, Tanya Saxon and Bruce Penman, and John's parents, Shannon and David Pradella, as well as their siblings, extended family and friends. You have all been a part of their unique story and continue to be essential to their lives going forward. There are also others who are special to John and Ella, but who unfortunately can't be here today to share in their special day, particularly John's nonna, Ada, in Brisbane, and grandfather Russell, who's on the Gold Coast, as well as those who are here in spirit, Caesar Pradella, Margaret Gibbons, and Douglas and Margaret Penman. We know that they are sending their love despite their absence. And then there is Julian Malisano, who was due to be one of John's groomsmen, but due to the uncertainty of COVID, is stuck in Oxford. Many of you already know the story of John and Ella. Nevertheless, it's worth recounting some of it here. So Ella and John first met at a high school party through mutual friends. Although they didn't date for 5 years, their friendship only grew stronger. It wasn't until John had broken up with his girlfriend at the time that he asked Ella out for a coffee, during which he espoused the delights of singledom and his determination to live the bachelor life. This inspired Ella to break up with her then boyfriend and pursue a life of a single girl. Still not officially dating, they remained friends until something shifted in their relationship when they both turned 21. However, at the time, Ella was about to go on a Kontiki tour of the US, to, in her own words, party, and John was also about to go and party in Europe with his mates. So they decided it wasn't really the ideal start to a relationship. Finally, as absence often makes the heart grow fonder, when John returned from his holidays, he sat Ella down and asked her if she would be his girlfriend. As Greek philosopher Aristotle said, friendship is a slow ripening fruit, and Ella and John's friendship has matured into a deep love and respect that is the very best foundation for a future together. Some 7 years after officially becoming John's girlfriend, just when Ella was starting to get worried that a proposal may never happen, John, luckily, surprised her by asking Ella to be his wife, while on bended knee, with an unintended audience of holidaymakers in a hot air balloon over the Yarra Valley. A logistical and romantic feat. Of course, it's no accident that we are celebrating this marriage in a vineyard. Many of you would know that Ella is a wine blogger extraordinaire. However, you may not know that it was in fact John who first ignited Ella's passion, which led to the birth of the Cheeky Vino wine blog. It was John who introduced Ella to winery tours, and John's incessant questioning of patient vintners at cellar doors that spiked Ella's curiosity and thirst to know more. In fact, wine has played a big part in this couple's evolving romance. Even though John did make one slip up early in their relationship, when he tried to win Ella back after a brief break with some Prosecco, salami, and the soundtrack to The Godfather, mistakenly thinking that Ella liked records and this being the only one in his collection. Not really the uplifting kind of music to win back your girl. Luckily, Ella wasn't fazed. And in fact, she says that what she loves most about John is his innate ability to woo people with his charm and bring them together to celebrate any occasion or no occasion, and the effortless way he can talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime. She admires his endless generosity and the way he makes people feel listened to and comfortable. She says John's unwavering love and support makes her feel safe, and she knows that no matter what happens in life, they will get through it together. John says he loves Ella's integrity and honesty and her caring and nurturing nature. When it comes to welcoming her friends and family into her life, on every occasion, she creates a place for love, compassion, and joy. John also loves her intelligence and her quirky knowledge of interesting facts about many random topics, engaging people to want to know more. If you have ever played trivia with Ella, you will know that she wins every single time. So you have been warned. John also loves Ella's natural beauty, which he says is the true reflection of her beauty within. Both Ella and John are looking forward to building a future together, which they hope will also include building a house using John's experience and skills in construction, to incorporate, of course, a wine cellar. They hope to have a family and create a home, travel when COVID allows, and eventually, you guessed it, retire to a vineyard. Sounds like a perfect plan. I'm sure you will join me in wishing Ella and John every success in achieving their dreams. We all recognise today the serious nature of this wedding ceremony, the joining of two people to make the most important relationship in our society. It is the fullest expression of love that two people can show towards one another. It is publicly declaring that I will love you and support you for the rest of my life. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. So with this in mind, Ella and John, please face each other and hold each other's hands. I would like to ask you, John, will you take Ella to be your wife? Will you love and cherish her, stand by her whatever may come? Will you give your relationship all it requires and deserves so that you can live the rest of your lives together in love and happiness?
I will.
Ella, will you take John to be your husband? Will you love and cherish him, stand by him whatever may come? Will you give your relationship all it requires and deserves so that you can live the rest of your lives together in love and happiness?
I will.
Ella and John will now exchange the legal official wedding vows, repeating after me. John, repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present.
To witness that I.
To witness that I.
John Russell Pradella.
John Russell Pradella.
Take you.
Take you.
Ella Antoinette Penman.
Ella Antoinette Penman.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Ella, repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present.
To witness that I.
To witness that I.
Ella Antoinette Penman.
Ella Antoinette Penman.
Take you.
Take you.
John Russell Pradella.
John Russell Pradella.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
Ella and John would now like to share their personal vows.
Ella, after 9 years of partnership, I can truly say I love you. However, it's harder for me to articulate that love. So I make these vows to you today as a reflection on how entangled our lives have become. It was 2012. I still remember seeing you across the room at that 21st party. You had the smile and glow of an angel, and all I could reciprocate was a slightly intoxicated grin, like a childish boy locking eyes with his lifelong crush. Ella, it was that night that you gave me a chance. And after 9 years of partnership, we have experienced so many moments together. From road tripping across the east coast of the USA and south of France to aggressively drinking our way through wine regions worldwide. In that time, you have changed my world. You are invigorating, intelligent, beautiful, honest, and resilient. And together with my curiosity and nagging persistence, there is no conversation we can't share. You are my other half. Ella, our relationship feels like it has been a lifetime. How quickly the years have come and gone, but each and every year I can't imagine it without you. Every year shares memories with you of love, laughter, and sometimes just a little wine. But of all our years, 2016 was a very special year, not because it was the most fun, it was full of ups and downs, but it was the year I dreamt that I lost you and realised that I didn't want a life without you in it. It's from our long history together that I know our relationship will stand the test of time. We are different people, but share the same core values. We are yin and yang, and together live it in harmony. It's the small things like how you love cooking, researching holidays, going away for romantic dinners, and planning secret getaways, mostly to wine country. Yet you give me the time I need to wind down after work to pursue my vast and ever-changing hobbies, even if it makes the home smell like a brewery. Ella, over our long relationship, you have already given me a life of happiness. But with this marriage, you are giving me someone I trust more than my own self, my partner in crime, and I cannot wait to share a long future with you, one where we end up sharing our dream of retiring to a small vineyard with a beautiful family to share it all with. Thought we were doing that together. Yes, I get to promise first. So, Ella, I promise to you, I will always be there when you need a shoulder to cry on. I can't promise I will ever watch Hamilton with you, but I will watch Moulin Rouge. I will continue to support your dream career in wine, and in return, I will keep helping you to get through those free bottles. I will continue to put your holiday planning discussions after work before my gaming needs. I will only homebrew in the house once per month. I will trust in you forever, never doubting you, but always questioning. I will constantly challenge myself to be the best husband I can be, and I will always stand by your side no matter the ups and downs, sharing the good, the bad, and growing old together.
John, I love you with all my heart. One of my favourite quotes has always been, "The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return." But I never knew what this meant until you chose me and I chose you. We've been through a lot, and I know if we weren't meant to be together, we definitely wouldn't have made it. Between a rocky start, long distance, moving twice in a year, getting stuck on a boat in Greece, raising a nightmare puppy, or hey, planning a wedding during a global pandemic. All of these trials have only made us stronger, and I know that no matter what life throws at us, we'll be able to come out the other side together. The moment I decided to move back from Melbourne was when I admitted to myself you were the one I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. You love me for who I am and encourage me to be the best version of myself. Your unwavering support makes me stronger. You also help me get out of my own head and not take things too seriously. You make me laugh every day, and your constant curiosity keeps me on my toes. Even if it doesn't always smell like roses around you, I love the life we've built together. John, you are the most generous, forgiving, and loving person I know. You light up a room as the life of the party and make everyone feel welcome no matter who they are. You're able to connect with people instantly, and you're incredibly loyal to your friends and family. I'm so lucky to have called you my friend for so many years, but now to be loved by you so deeply, and in turn get the chance to love you, learn from you, and share life with you every day. I know our future together is bright, and that our life together is going to be an adventure where we will end up sharing our dream of returning to a small vineyard with a beautiful family to share it all with. I cannot wait to begin the next chapter with you, my other half and soulmate. John, I promise to you, I will keep you organised and make sure you get out of bed in time to have your 20-minute soul-searching showers. But we'll go along for the ride sometimes and throw plans to the wind. I will continue to be your partner in wine and share the fruits of my influencer labour with you. I will let you sleep in occasionally on the weekend and also let you get your computer games in. I will always be there for you, no matter how much prior knowledge of construction I need to understand the issue at hand. I will constantly challenge myself to be the best wife I can be. I will stand by your side, no matter the ups and downs, sharing the good, the bad, and growing old together.
Thank you, Ella and John, for those beautiful vows. I would now like to invite Tanya Saxon to come forward to read an excerpt from The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. I need the spectacles.
So this is a reading from The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, which was also a movie which Ella and I bonded over many years ago. So it starts. I didn't plan on falling in love with you, and I doubt that you planned on falling in love with me. But once we fell, it was clear neither of us could control what was happening to us. We fell in love despite our differences, and once we did, something rare and beautiful was created. For me, love like this has only ever happened once, and that's why every minute we have spent together is seared in my memory. I'll never forget a single moment of it. I love you. I am who I am because of you. You are my every reason, my every hope, and every dream I've ever had. And no matter what happens to us in the future, every day we are together is the greatest day of my life. I will always be yours. The best kind of love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. And that's what you've given me. And that is what I hope to give you forever. I want you. I want all of you, you and me, every day.
Thank you, Tanya. I would now like to invite Jareth to come forward with the rings. Ella and John, your wedding rings are the outward and visible sign of the inward and invisible bond which already unites your two hearts in love. John, by giving Ella this ring, you are continuing the loving bond that exists between you both. Please place the ring on Ella's finger and repeat after me. Ella, I offer this ring to you as a symbol of my enduring love and of the vows I have just spoken. Ella, please place the ring on John's finger and repeat after me. John, I offer this ring to you as a symbol of my enduring love and of the vows I have just spoken. May the wedding rings that you have exchanged today remind you always that you are surrounded by enduring love. Ella and John, you have made promises to each other and in front of your friends and family. You have exchanged rings and promised to love and honour each other for the rest of your lives. It is now my great pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife. John, you may kiss your bride. While this wedding is a celebration of love and commitment, it's also a legal ceremony. I ask Ben and Zoe to join Ella and John at the signing table to sign the marriage certificates. Yes, watch out for the leaves.
Jeez.
Yeah, gosh.
It's really on there.
It's very tight. I think you might need to get it yeah.
Okay, sorry, you're going okay over there, so yeah, there.
I think I put a bit of weight on my fingers.
Remember not to destroy this. So more signing, guys.
All right.
Okay, so John, there. Knowing Ella and John's love of wine, as has been mentioned many times, and the fact that this ceremony is taking place in a vineyard, it's appropriate that we acknowledge wine as a universal symbol of the richness of life and sweetness of love. So on this joyous occasion, we celebrate life and love with this ancient symbol. Ella and John have chosen to set aside some special wine for their future, to acknowledge the permanency of their love and their desire to celebrate its richness as time goes by. As wine improves with age, so too will their love grow in maturity and commitment, drawing from the process of time and all that life entails to become stronger, fuller, and the best version of itself. I would now like to invite Shannon to come forward with the wine and the vows. Ella and John, you have written words of love to each other in your vows, and now you will seal them in this box with this wine, to be opened on your 10th wedding anniversary. May you savour the love you have acknowledged on this day and take it forward to share with each other after times of happiness and sorrow, joy and grief. May this wine remind you of the everlasting bond you are creating today, which will act as the foundation of your lives together forever, during good times and bad. Ella and John, you've taken an important step today in the presence of family and friends, committing to love and honour each other for the rest of your lives. May your life together be blessed. May your love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect and devotion for one another. May you continue on your journey with your family and friends beside you. Now, it is with the greatest of pleasure that I present to you all our newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ella and John Predella.